for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is part of the series of videos I post to try to help people out when it comes to aptitude tests like the civil service exam, UPCAT, LAIF, PhilSat, and all of those things. Today, we're going to talk about another math video. So this is part of our Math Monday series. And this is also part of our permutation and combination video series which we started last week. We already talked about yung basic na concept, how to differentiate combination questions and permutation questions, and kung paano mag-solve ng basic permutation questions in the other video. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and click right here sa taas to catch up. Now today, we're going to talk about permutation pa rin, pero this time with conditions. Ibig sabihin, may mga specific na conditions na inilahad or inilista sa tanong, and you have to adjust depende sa kung ano yung mga conditions na yon. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon para malaman ninyo as soon as the new video posts. There are more of these coming up, including iba pang mga combination permutation na video. So I'd love to have you join the team. So now we're going to switch over to my PC so I can show you how to do it. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, this is part 2 ng ating lesson series sa combination and permutation. This time, we're talking about permutations with conditions. And I cannot stress this enough. If you haven't seen the first video, yung ating basic na concept, please watch that first. Kasi hindi ko nadadaanan yung options regarding how to solve it dito sa video na ito. That part would be discussed, was already discussed in the previous video. Okay, so ito yung parang intermediate level na ng problem. Now, ano bang sample nito? Okay, let's try this. Now, this is a permutation question. Now, I already discussed yung difference between combination and permutation in the other video. So, kung naguguluhan pa kayo, panoorin nyo na lang yun. But this one right here, alam natin, is a permutation video. Bakit? Kasi, if you see right here, the order matters. Kasi we're talking about codes, lock codes ng isang combination lock. So, kung ganon, ibig sabihin permutation ang ginagamit natin, we can use the seat method na pinakita ko sa inyo sa huling video. Now, in this case, sabi, na ilan daw ang codes na ma-form in a lock requiring 4 digits chosen from the numbers 1 to 9 if the last digit has to be an odd number. Okay? Now, yung last time na pinag-usapan natin, 4 digits lang from 1 to 9. Walang sinabi na kailangan odd, kailangan even. That is why itong lesson na to matters kasi ito yung permutation with conditions. Ibig sabihin, yung tanong may nire-require siya. Ano ba? Dapat ba pare-pareho siya ng babae? Pare-pareho siya ng lalaki? Dapat ba anong nakapwesto sa anong part ng sequence? So in this case, meron ka pa rin 4 na digits na bubuuin. So you still have 4 seats. Wala na magbabago doon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seats pa rin. But the thing with this is, meron na siyang requirement which is dapat, kasi has, ibig sabihin kailangan, okay, na ang last digit niya ay dapat maging odd number. Okay? Now, in this case, wala namang sinabi na unique ang digits dapat. So, we are going to assume na pwede mag-repeat or mag-ulit ng digit. Ibig sabihin, kung nagpili ko na ang 1 dito, pwede pa ulit siyang 111. Okay? Now, ilang digits muna yung 1 to 9? You can write it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers na pinagpipilian. Now, doon sa unang upuan, nila na pwedeng umupo. Ang pwedeng umupo ay 9 kasi you can pick out any one of those options. So, 9 ang pinagpipilian. Sa second digit, since hindi naman sinabi na dapat unique sila, then you still have 9 options. Sa pangatlo, same thing, 9 options pa rin, okay? Now, we're going to multiply all of them. Dito na magkakatalo sa huling digit. Kasi ang sabi sa problem, the last digit has to be an odd number. So, you cannot just pick any one of these 9 numbers. Pipiliin natin kung sino lang ang odd. So, ang odd lang dito, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits na pwede mong ilagay dito sa panghuling upuan kasi nga kailangan odd number. So, instead of putting 9, dahil hindi mo pwedeng piliin yung 4, 5 lang ang pwede mong pagpilian, you put 5 here. So, ang answer mo would be 9 times 9 times 9 times 5. Okay? Now, again, pagdating sa actual na exam, pabilisan na lang din ng pagmumultiply yan. Ang 9 times 9 is 81 times another 9, that is 729. And then times 5, is going to give you 3,645 na codes. ang mabubuo mo. Now, obviously, mas kaunti siya kaysa kung kunyari, lahat ng digit pwede mong ilagay sa huli. Kasi in that case, it will be 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. Bakit siya umonte? Again, kasi meron ng condition na binibigay. So, pagdating sa exam, if you see conditions, dapat ito, dapat odd, dapat even, dapat naka-alternate, all of those things can affect the outcome ng iyong formula at ng inyong magiging sagot. You have to be careful. Let's try another one, okay? Sabi dito, how many arrangements can be formed if 6 boys and 4 girls were to take 3 seats with the middle seat belonging to a girl and the rest to boys? Okay, so again, we're talking about seats here. So, usapang upuan. We're going to use permutation din kasi iba yung first chair sa second chair sa third chair. Okay? Now, kung groups lang siya at wala naman talagang seats, then this may not matter that much. Kaya magiging combination siya. Pero dahil nakalagay yung dapat sequence of seats nila, kumbaga sa sinehan, di ba, may assigned seat. Kaya J12, ganon, J17, ganon. So, this matters. Now, what you have here, ang meron ka ay 6 boys and 4 girls. Tapos, ang sabi, yung 3 seats daw na yun, yung middle seat has to belong to a girl. And then, yung kabilaang seat, boy dapat ang uupo. So, isa-isayin lang natin. Again, dapat boy, girl, boy. So, sa unang seat, ang pinagpipilian mo are 6 boys. So, you put 6 here kasi any one of those 6 boys can sit here. Next, you have a girl. So, you have 4 girls. So, any one of those 4 girls pwedeng umupo. Lagyan natin 4. Now, dito magkakaroon ng konting pagkakaiba kasi kanina 6 yung boys. Pero ngayon, nakaupo na yung isa. Diba? Bakit? Umupo na siya dito sa unang upuan. Hindi naman siya pwedeng umupo rin doon. Alam namang, diba? 2 upuan yung kukunin niya, magkahiwalay pa. Diba? So, dito, ang boys na pinagpipilian mo, magiging 5 na lang. Kasi, hindi na siya 6 dahil yung isa nga, umupo na dito sa una. Kaya nga, very important dito sa ganitong klaseng tanong yung common sense. You have to imagine na meron talagang 6 na lalaki, nakaupo ng isa, so 5 na lang yung natitira. Kaya dito magiging 5 na lang sila. So, in here, the answer will be 6 times 4 times 5 or 6 times 20 na lang. And then, you have 120 na arrangements. Okay? That is just 6 times 4 times 5. So, again, anong pinagkaiba? Kung magkakaroon ka or magdadagdag ka ng conditions, mas kukonti yung posibilidad kesa dun sa walang conditions. Kasi kung walang conditions yan, that would be just 10 times 9 times 8. Okay? Kasi any boy or girl can sit dun sa 3 upuan na yon. So, obviously, mas malaki yung 10 times 9 times 8 kesa dun sa ganito. So, yung sagot dun sa quick quiz or dun sa exercise na posted doon sa Facebook page natin, it was simpler than this. Okay? So, if you want more, don't forget to follow the page kasi nagpo-post ako ng mga questions din doon. And, of course, at the end of this video, doon sa pinaka-end screen natin, you'll find a link to the quick quiz for this topic para makapag-practice ka at malaman mo kung nakuha mo na talaga yung concept na ito. So, don't forget to check that out. Okay? Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure to share this video with your friends, lalo kung mag-exam din sila para mas marami tayong matulungan. And as always, you can always reach out to me sa aking Facebook page, www.facebook.com/teamlaika for reviewers, review events, and if you want to join the online review program. I'd love to hear back from you. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you can also post sa comments namin ako ng mga requests na topics na i-discuss ko pa. Thanks guys for watching. Never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now.